have no idea who's out there right now mowing their freaking lawn in the middle of October. I'm hoping that it's like a really weird sounding leaf blower, but it sounds like a lawnmower. Alright. Onwards, and I guess downwards, since we've talked to the dude. We gotta go find some lady in the town. Oh, I have a good sleep under my belt now, so I should be a little more enthusiastic about what I'm reading. I got really lazy at the end of it last night. I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta do, okay, fine, I'm just gonna read this, and I'm gonna go pass out. Okay. Alright, okay. Yes, the cement mixer of doom. No, all of you. Ooh! Yeah, go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's nice to know that this dude is still, like, you know, keeping his bed up, you know, made and clean. My brain is still not 100%. I think this is going to be an interesting session. Okay, so we haven't explored any of up here yet, so we'll just go do that. Somehow. Whee! I'm so glad I know about this now. Oh! Brr. Yeah, these guys I don't think are that tough. They're the ghouls and the revenants, so just need you to go up and like smack this guy. Actually, everybody just attack that and you smack him. What are you doing, Durance? Oh, grizzled bastard, why? Just got stuck on him. It's fine.
Let's burn this away!
Wait for it. Oh, that is not what I wanted. It's okay. He's giggling. And then I need you to, since they're all bunched up. Then again.
Settle.
He's Poppy. Actually, just keep fighting these things. There we go.
Light, flame, and sound.
No problem.
We'll keep to ourselves.
Ooh, there's a chest up here. With a campfire in it. Woohoo! I don't know where the other campfire was that I found from before. I'll have to see if I can find it. Are we in fast mode again? Is this whole place a cemetery? Or is it... Oh, I guess it's pointing this way. There's some houses and shit too, so... Books and whatnot everywhere. Just scattered all over the floor. Makes me sad. There's a house here. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh. Hi. I would like to come and speak with you if that's okay. A woman bends over a roaring fireplace, feeding splintered chair leg into it. As you get closer, you notice something unnatural about her. A certain pallor to her skin, a lack of movement beneath her flesh, even when her arms executed deft, efficient movements. I put another word in there that wasn't supposed to be there. And then you see the puckered flesh, ragged and bloodless over her heart. He casts a wary eye at the vampire? Vampire. Not a vampire, a vampire. I sincerely hope you're not planning on asking her to join us.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
Who are you?
A survivor, by the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since then, I've been careful to keep myself fresh and fed.
Fresh. Do you know what happened here?
An incredible act of animacy, of a magnitude this part of the world likely hasn't seen since Engwithan times. Someone found something very powerful and ancient, and I'd bet my own preserved life it wasn't Aldhelm or his lovely assistant.
Still, I don't understand why this district is full of walking corpses. She spins from the fire to face you. Because someone found a way to tether their souls to their bodies, don't you see? She taps her skull with an impatient finger. So when the heart stops beating and the blood stops flowing, their bodies still animate, and with a newfound hunger. She turns back to the fire. Those that can feed it with living flesh and essence stay strong and sharp. Those that can't degenerate quickly. Tell me what you know about this Aldhelm. His name barely merits repeating. He's a charlatan who would like to dig up petty artifacts and call himself a scholar. The pity with animacy these days is just about anyone can claim to be an expert. I truly doubt that. What? Oh, I see. I said I see, and she's like, I truly doubt that. Saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
Okay. I need the words that operate the Engwithan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her skull. Her skull!
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research.
Blacksmiths are very skillful.
He didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Humble Aldhelm now by demonstrating the value of your research. Or, actually, what's the tower's name?
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls. Hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Why would they want to have tethered souls like this?
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Where would they move such souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot about... I can't.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their
Tir
meaning.
Nauneth.
People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Alright, so how do you operate the machine?
Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I don't know. Probably release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up again, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here, I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. What? But what is good is observing all this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her Rin's an entire language at your fingertips and she hides it away. Extinguish her pride. What does that even mean? I'm gonna do it because I don't know what the fuck that means. The vampire doesn't seem to notice you wrap your mind around the swelling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? The pride thing flickers as the flames around it abate. All I've learned, years of studying the Ingwithan language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Your opportunities here are finite. Finite. I actually don't know how most people pronounce this word. Finite? One day the knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and sputters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong, but there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride. All that remains is a blackened, diamond-hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Ah. She reaches into my mind, forming images from the darkness. Words flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Cantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of the Ingwith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Speaker of dead tongues now, and so she surpasses 100 frustrated scholars in the matter of a few moments. I don't suppose you could look at a few books for me? You said... she already said that. Like, I keep asking her. What do I do with the tower now that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Out of the corner of his eye, Aloth gives you a sly look. It seems your ravenous new friend has just given us the key to ending this wretchedness for good. And now that we've seen what this machine is capable of, I do hope you're not squeamish about the loss of a few hundred souls. Explain how the control words work. Harnessing the power of... Was it... Ter Nuneth? My instinct says like an I sound, just cause, but I'm gonna say Ter Nuneth is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and meanings, you can speak them and the tower shall obey. Alright. Thanks, lady. I'm gonna take your shrooms. Ew. Stale loaves are hard as rocks. Oh, I mean, might as well explore the house while I'm here. Keep all the
Why
candles
not?
lit.
There, done.
I should also probably be checking for traps again, because this is how I got myself into trouble last time.
I'm on the trail.
This won't stop me for long.
Also, I can find some more, there is a prisoner in here. She's not gonna be happy when I release him. You're not one of Acantha's servants. Please, you've got to get us out of here before she feeds on us. What happened to you? We were just groundkeepers. When the district fell into chaos, Acantha took us in. Said we'd be safe until the knights got things under control. Instead, she locked us in here. Every week, one of those monsters who serves her comes in and takes one of us away. I don't know what she's doing, but sometimes we can hear the screams. The way to the district exit should be safe now. Go on. Thank you. We'll never forget this. I don't care about the asshole at the top of the tower. He can rot for all I care. Ooh, spider fingers. I'll have to look that up in a minute.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I know he wanted, like, a snack, but screw that guy. Meanwhile, she just doesn't give a shit. The dude's just snuck out of the house. She's like, meh. I haven't explored the rest of this place.
Keeping an eye out.
I'm almost done, though. It's just like this top little corner here.
I shall be discreet.
Oop, I can go in this one, too. I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh, don't sneeze. Ooh, what's this place? Voltus Manor. Voltas. Voltaire? Hair. I would personally like to talk about Voltaire. Seda Latasen! It's safe! Come out now! Open the door, Seda! The female Dargle sniffs air and rolls around, hissing, Survivor! Emilio! I just got a new... Are we all out of combat? Because I'd really like to just... I don't know how tough these guys are, so I'm just gonna... Just go and... Is it like a puppy?
Dead on.
Okay, hold on. We are in trouble, because he's right up in front of our face. I need you to go closer, and then do this. What is this thing again? He's flanked right now. Where is this puppy? Oh, he's not doing anything. Maybe he should be doing something. Let's do this guy. This direction. Where are we and what's going on? Hey, Lord Voltus. Oops. Where is the next dude? Oh no, he's still alive. Nibble on him. Nice.
How may I?
Oh, you're still safe. Do this again. Over here. You can probably heal yourself. Best course of action. Okay, you can't just go over there then. Or this guy. Or something. You're stuck. Okay. You just heal yourself. Just smack him.
Let's go!
Money.
Got it.
Oops.
Light, flame, and sound.
Oop! I opened the door and I tried to close it again. Hold on. I got an idea. We're all stuck there. Which is pretty sweet. And you need to have your gun equipped again. Actually. We're all stuck in the doorway, which is pretty sweet. I need an AoE for this dude. But he can just shoot for now. It's fine.
What?
Dead on!
You...
That's it!
Oh, it comes right
Let's
from
go.
him. I keep forgetting that.
Dead on!
Oh dear, he's getting hurt.
Let's go!
Blast!
Blast!
Dead!
She has like all the focus right now. Can't. Oh, whatever.
Let's Sure.
Sure.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay. There's a book here. And a lot of reading. Last testament has been carefully drawn up with a stained piece of paper or sackcloth, various titles and holdings. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children be buried with my forebears. Blah 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 blah. Rotten fruit and beer. Well, beer doesn't rot, but that looks so messed up. Broken chairs, upended tables, shattered vases, stairs, blah blah blah. There's just this side room here.
Nice and quiet.
This won't stop me for long.
Yep.
There! Done!
Woohoo.
There! Done!
Hello. Hello.
Nice and quiet.
There's no one in here. Oops, I don't have to read that. Groundskeeper letter. Note addressed to the household staff. Please see to the family mausoleum. A swift and marble polished keys hanging, as always, in the kitchen by the oven. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a cat? I just picked up a cat. There's a cat in a box. Oh my god, who gets the cat? I feel like he needs a cat. Oh, I can't have a kitty. No one can have a kitty. I can only have a puppy. Aww. Oh, it's okay. I have a cat in my pocket. Minor spellbind, restore light, endurance of what? Oh. Yeah, that would be handy to have. And I kind of want her to have a higher perception, so I'm gonna give her gloves, and then she has a healing ability now, which is pretty sweet. Can I just put this in here? Thanks. I got a ring, too. Arcane dampener. He's usually singing his stuff anyways, so he has extra actions he can take. Cat. I'm gonna give someone a random cat. Oh, yes. That would be an amazing emergency thing to have for you. Actually, I don't think you can have an emergency, but if I know a big battle's coming, I can just quick access it. On a key by the oven. Mausoleum. Key is missing.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to
Who would
ourselves.
have a mausoleum key?
I'm on the trail.
Yeah, do a quick sweep of the house to see if it ended up somewhere else in here or if someone took it. That Seda person might have it. It's creaking, but I don't hear any, or I don't know why there's so much screaming. Or I do. Never mind. My brain's on fire. I don't know why. It just is. I'm broken right now. I'm just moving that so I can see what time it is. Okay.
Laying low.
Slow and silent.
I can go check the mausoleum, I suppose.
Nice and quiet.
Is this the one we couldn't get into? Do I have the key? I thought this was the one we couldn't get into. Maybe we already have the key. We got it off a body or something. Oh. Hi.
Eh?
Little girl cowers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you could tell she's far too thin. She watches you holding her breath. It's alright. Is this what you kids do for fun these days? What are you doing in here? She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are a little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. A grim lesson for a child to learn. Poor lass. How long has she been here? My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. What happened to you? Her eyes take on a distant look, her legs start to tremble. Frightened and you've been stuck here for too long, but try to remember what happened before. She takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and a light in the sky, and everyone thought it was a storm, but then the people started waking up. After they died, she twists her shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and father and Amelia boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. Her fidgeting becomes more agitated. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door and Mother told me to hide. And then I came out here to hide, but the door got stuck and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. Who are the hungry people? She whispers and her eyes are round with terror. The ones outside. They don't sleep or die, but they eat. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are all the hungry people out there? It's awful. Still dangerous, but the path to the main gate should be clear. Run for it. I won't let anything catch me, I promise. Okay. I got some XP for that. To the chosen one. Twinkie and Zinger. I'm above average.
My eyes are peeled.
Oh! Iridescent scarab figurine. Iridescent.
Time to see
Sorry.
and not be seen.
It's my trigger word. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking Transformers. Still mad about that.
Eh?
Worst use of a Linkin Park song ever. Ever! I mean, like, yeah. Linkin Park sold out to a lot of movies,
No problem.
and Michael Bay probably pays them millions of dollars, but Iridescent, really? In, like, the longest, most boring movie full of action I've ever watched in my life, aside from Man of Steel. Oh god, the pacing in that movie was so bad. I just wanted it to end. I never thought that, like, explosions and destruction would actually get that boring. Okay, sorry. Anger. Gone. It's fine. It hurts me. Hey, at least the fourth Transformers movie, I stopped trying to have any expectations and just enjoyed the fact that it was awful. Transformers 4, the only people I liked in that movie, literally, was the weird dude, like the bald dude with the glasses, and the random Chinese guy in the elevator. Those are the only guys I liked. Everybody else was awful and boring. I want the story about the Chinese guy in the elevator. He was entertaining. Anyway, up to the top of the tower we go to hopefully not destroy the world. Thumb looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely and sores have eaten away at patches of his skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
He takes a tentative, scuttling step towards you. He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. Gross. He seems to have forgotten you for a moment. Puppy was vibrating. Jagged Audra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run with copper veins. The panel is not covered with runes that you can now understand. You recognize words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription on the manner in which you turn. The dial is a mean of throttling the device. End seems kind of ominous. Muttering a command, you give the dial a violent twist. The moving spires spin faster and faster, wobbling from their axes. The light filling the machine quickly becomes too bright to behold. You look away and cover your ears, but the thunderous crash that follows shakes the floor beneath you. When you look back, the machine is in ruins, never to be used again. I want to see this. Ow, I was hoping for something a little more exciting. I made it explode. Wonder if he's gonna be mad about it. Let's do a new one.
Still and silent. It's finally over.
I got a lot of experience out of that. So close. Oh, I'm too benevolent now. Faintly good. Alright. Oh, whoops, that's not what I interpreted that word as. That meant leave the tower. I'm kind of stupid, it's okay.